Hey, Wonderhussy here. One of the first ever videos I made for my channel was me walking around a tiny semi-ghost town in central Nevada called Austin. That video is still up on my channel, way back in the archives, but it's pretty rough, and I've been meaning to go back up to Austin and make a better video. Well, I finally got the chance a couple weeks ago when I was camping out at a nearby hot spring with my friends Larry and John. We all piled into my rig and headed down the highway on a beautiful sunny summer day to revisit this fascinating, historic old mining town. All right, here we are in Austin, Nevada. You can see there we're in Lander County. I think it's one of the most sparsely populated counties in Nevada. And there's the sheriff's department. Ew, gotta be careful. And then over here's their little version of the hospital, the Austin Medical Clinic. You know, a lot of time in these small towns, it's hard for the people who live here to find health care, you know? That place doesn't even look like it's open, but I guess it must be. Look at this old fire truck, man. This is one of those ghost towns that just has old cars and old stuff just rusting out everywhere in the middle of town, man. You could just, it's kind of like an outdoor museum. Holy moly. Look at the winch on the front. I wonder why they have all those weight plates on that thing. What, somebody watching will know. But how cool is this old fire truck? Oh wait, it's not a fire truck, it's a gas truck. Shell oil, look at that. Can barely even read it anymore. Ooh, it smells real oily, that's for sure. Wonder if it's leaking out the back. I don't know, the back is wide open. Wow, and then look, there's like a tap on the side so you can just drain the gas or oil or whatever it is right out. And then the hose is just hanging there. Ooh, no wonder it smells. All right, there's the fire station. Important up here because we're surrounded by forests and you know how that goes. Wow, look at this old service station. This is where that oil truck was parked outside of. Some really old service station that is probably super interesting to poke around, but unfortunately we can't get in, but we can look through the window. Holy moly, look at all that stuff. Dang. All kind of stuff in there. It almost looks like it's still operational, but then, you know, you see all the boxes of product lined up on the hills, but then look at the ceiling. Not sure you can see that because of the glare, but the ceiling is hanging down in strips. It doesn't look like anybody's been working in here for a while. Oh wow, look, if you look up on the building here, you can see it was the old Austin garage. Whoa, that'd be kind of a cool photo. Okay, for this video, I guess I'm just gonna kind of walk down the street and show you guys what I come across. So it's almost like you're walking down the street with me. So here's the next building we come across. It's the Masonic Oddfellows Hall. How cool is that? The Oddfellows. And then check it out. This building is actually on the National Register of Historic Places. Wow, cool. Boy, these doors look pretty dirty. I don't know that we'll be able to see anything through here. Oh, it doesn't look like there's much going on in there, unfortunately. I think the number 15 here indicates there's probably a walking tour you can take, and it tells you about each one of these historic buildings, but I don't know, it's more fun to just walk around and figure it out on my own. Well, here we go, here's some Mason stuff. Anybody who knows anything about the Masons, check this out. Lander County, Lander Lodge. Cool. Visiting members welcome. Unfortunately, I'm not a Mason, so I'm not going to be able to go in there, but kind of a neat idea. Oh wow, look at this place. Magnolia Gallery and Inn. It looks like a really cool old souvenir shop, but unfortunately it says they're closed. But they do have all these cool old-time photos of, I guess, locals hanging out doing the Old West photo thing. Uh-oh. Look at this guy. Uh-oh, look at these gals. They were having too much fun. Bet it had something to do with that bottle of Jack Daniels the one gal's holding. But yeah, a lot of these buildings are super old. I mean, the door of this thing, look at the sign on it. With the understanding that this building is over 150 years old, you're entering at your own risk. You know, for liability purposes, like back then they didn't build things to be ADA compliant or safe in any way whatsoever. So no telling what you might trip on or hit your head on. Now, sadly, this is one of those little towns that's kind of drying up right before your very eyes. You can see here, it looks like Grandma's home-style cooking, burger, steaks, and ice cream used to be here, but I don't think there's anything in here anymore. Look through the window. Well, there is this creepy doll. But as for Grandma and her burgers and steaks, I don't think she's in residence anymore. Okay, here's something really interesting. First of all, it says we can read the whole full court documents at daltonwilson.com. Apparently, it's some kind of legal dispute some dude named Dalton Wilson was having with the federal government. I'm not sure exactly what's going on because this is page 1 of 30. Something to do with he defended himself against the government, but most of the people in Austin get their paychecks from the government because they all work for some federal agency or another. And then it says here, Dalton Wilson, after BLM seizure, looks like he's a chicken. Or I guess he's just a plucked chicken. Maybe it's supposed to represent the fact they took everything he had. Gosh, I don't know. Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to go check this website out, daltonwilson.com. A lot of these small towns are really anti-government. And this town in particular, I know they were like super anti, well, let me just show you this. It speaks for itself. I mean, you can see here their sentiments laid bare. We built this business without government help. Obama can kiss our ass. Oh, wow. And then look down here. This faded old sign from the Obama era. I don't even know if you can read it. It's Stalin, and it says Marxist socialism. Then there's Hitler, and it says National Socialism. And then there's Obama, and it says Democratic Socialism. It's interesting, like all these artifacts from the Obama era. Like, a lot of people in these small towns in Nevada were very anti-Obama. And now it's funny to see it all faded away. It's like ancient history anymore. Because now the tables have turned. Oh, check this out. We're right along US Highway 50, which is known as the loneliest road in America. That's US 50 coming through town. And the reason they call it the loneliest road in America is very apparent if you've ever traveled it between, oh gosh, I guess once you leave Fallon, Nevada, that's like the last major town you pass through. And then all you come through is like little tiny towns like this, which really isn't that big of a settlement. But you can, apparently the Nevada State Department of Tourism is trying to milk it. So they have this Highway 50 survival guide passport you can get, and you stamp it in all the towns you go through along the way. It's actually something super neat. I want to do it myself one of these days because it also parallels the old Pony Express route for a lot of the way. And that's something I'm pretty interested in. So look for that in an upcoming future video. Oh, what a beautiful summer day to be doing this. Last time I was here was February and it was freezing. Today is a lot nicer. I mean, look at this beautiful blue sky, puffy white clouds. It's a great day to be out and about in Austin. Oh, here, this looks like it might be something interesting. Looks like some historical stuff about the people who used to live here. Oh, look, yeah, here it tells you a little bit about the Pony Express Trail. So you can pause the video and read that if you're interested. And then look here. This is like some pioneer lady who lived here back in the day. Emma Wixom, Nevada. Oh, I guess her last name was Nevada? Oh, her father was a doctor, and she was an opera singer. Wow, that is cool. Oh, I see. She adopted the stage name Emma Nevada in honor of her birthplace. She ended up marrying a doctor, had a daughter who also became an opera singer. That's cool. And she died at the age of 81 near Liverpool, England. Wow, this woman made it pretty far. Oh, cool. This is a welcome center for the Loneliest Highway, and they have these really nice public bathrooms. Look how nice this is. That is cool. Oh, wow, this is really neat. They have this little, like, travel plaza with some information. There's a obelisk with some historical stuff on it. Okay, here's some more information about the railway here. I guess they called it the Mules Relief because instead of these poor mules having to lug stuff up the hills, they got a locomotive to do it. Huh. Oh, but look here. In August 1882, tragedy struck when the engine lost control and failed to negotiate curves, overturning and killing the engineer beneath the wreckage. It took 16 mules to pull the engine up to the mill shops and 1 month to rebuild it. This was placed here by the Clampers. Interesting. Look, here's a map. This is cool. It's a map of Austin and all the attractions we might find here. So we're there at number 1, right in town. And then there's a bunch of stuff in the area around it, creeks and campgrounds and hot springs. And there's a lot of interesting stuff in this area. I could probably spend at least a week out here. Wow, look at the old archways on this old building. That is cool, man. I wonder what that was back in the day. Oh, look, it was a bar. Or maybe packaged goods and a bar. It looks like they had bar, wine, beer, liquors, soft drinks. Oh, I guess maybe this was it. Look. I mean, there's a Coors sign. Let's look through the window. Oh, wow, I bet that was some bar back in its day. It's empty now. What a shame, man. This ghost town, or semi-ghost town, has a lot of potential. I mean, it sure would be neat to see some people move in here and take control of these buildings and open businesses, but I don't know, I guess there's just not enough traffic passing along US 50 to keep this stuff afloat. Saloon? Oh, I guess there is a saloon here. It doesn't look like it's open. Oh, look how cool. Silver State Cafe. Oh, wow. I wonder if that place doesn't look open either, though. Wow. But look at this old, really cool old Coke machine. That's neat. Man, I do want to spend some money here and, like, juice their local economy a little bit, but everything's closed. Okay, now this is really interesting to me. There's this Lucky Brand jeans sign here. I can't imagine that anybody here would buy Lucky Brand jeans. They're super expensive. Maybe Lucky Jeans did a photo shoot here or something and just put that up and left it. That's weird. Because it's not like there's a... Well, it says Ghost Rider Guides and Outfitters. That has nothing to do with Lucky Brand jeans. Weird. Oh, look, it's right by the Austin Youth Center. That's cool. Trying to help the kids. Oh, wait, but you can't even go in here because look. I was going to say it's cool they're helping the kids, but danger, building condemned, do not enter. Yikes. That's too bad. Oh, look, it looks like they are planning to rebuild it, though. That's cool. Hopefully they get it done. Holy cow, look at this mural on the side of the youth center. Oh, it's a map of the area. How cute is that? I love this. Oh, it is a beautiful area. I mean, we're surrounded by these amazing hills, forested hills. Really pretty. Okay, now we're coming up on this International Cafe. I've actually been here before for breakfast. It's a pretty cool place. And the guy who works in there is a trip. I don't know if he still works there, but a few years ago when I was here, he was very interesting. He's Serbian, so they celebrate Serbian Christmas here on January 7th. They follow the Eastern Orthodox calendar. Really neat old building. Bar and cafe. And an old engine or something sitting out here. Oh wow, look, the door is open to the bar. This bar is so cool. It's from Virginia City, I think. They shipped it all the way over here. It's a really old bar, originally from England, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a really cool painting in here, too. Oh yeah, there it is. I love that painting. It's like some 80s naked lady. Look at that. Wow. Man, that is one of the best bar paintings I've ever seen in my life. I'm really curious. I remember seeing that thing when I was here last time. Who was that woman, man? And what is her story? How did her painting end up in this bar? If anybody watching this video knows, please let me know. Oh, look, here's a sign about it. The International Hotel was the first commercial building constructed in Austin. Wow, that's cool. I mean, you can see they have these little tables to sit out front here. Really nice porch. Sit there and watch the traffic go by on US 50. What better way to spend a sunny Friday afternoon? Man, that place is a trip. We already ate breakfast, otherwise I'd go in there and get a bite. Here's a cool, looks like a souvenir store that sells gems and rocks and no telling what. It does say this place is open. Okay, so we've come kind of to the end of the business district here, and the last shop is this Chevron Food Mart, and unfortunately I think it's Larry's only chance to buy whatever groceries he needs. Sometimes in these small towns they don't have a grocery store. This friggin' little convenience store is pretty much it. So let's see what they have. All right, it was basically just a regular gas station convenience store, so sorry Larry, but I got a Mexican Coke, so it's all good. Okay, there's the highway, US 50, loneliest road in America. And you can see why they call it that, because nary a vehicle is traveling it. And it's one of the major east-west thoroughfares across the state. Boy, we've been focused on it now for quite a while. Still haven't seen a car. I'm sure there's got to be some traffic on this highway somewhere. Eventually, somebody's got to drive by. No? Maybe not. Okay, so we went down the one side of the main street. Now we just kind of came down around. We're going to go back up the other side and see what we missed. And the first thing we come to is this little motel. It's called the Cozy Mountain Motel. And I can personally vouch for the accuracy of its name. When I was traveling around with my sister, when I was here last time, it was really cold. We were trying to camp, but it was like, I think it was like 19 degrees that night, and I was in a tent, and so I kind of wussed out and creaked open my wallet to find the cheapest room I could find, which it was $40. It was really affordable for a small town like this, and it was so cozy in there, man. They had these 2 twin beds with quilts, and the lady at the check-in was super nice, and the little toiletries in the bathroom were really nice. Everything about it was just really nice, especially for $40. So if you do happen to come to Austin and you're looking for a place to stay, I really can't recommend this place enough. All right, there's some kind of mining equipment here that Larry says is a jackhammer, just sitting out rusting at the side of the highway.
This is the jackhammer part.
Here's the jackhammer.
It's down there.
Oh.
Seeing the hydraulics here.
Hydraulics there. Okay. Jackhammer bit down there.
Something's going on with it.
Well, it looks old.
It's cool.
Yeah. How about this trailer over here?
What is that?
The war wagon. I don't know what kind of wars they're fighting. Here's another really cool old building that I have no idea what it was. Okay, here's the local watering hole, the Owl Club. I bet that's a fun bar. Everybody's actually sitting outside just to the left of the shot. I don't want to shoot them because they're all drinking, and who knows, some of them might be religious. Here's the Austin Library, which says it's the oldest bank building in Nevada. That is cool. Wow, but it's actually a functioning library. That's neat. Wow, now this bar here looks like, well, I was going to say it is amazing, but I'm not sure it's open anymore. This is I mean, you can tell it from the sign above. That's a fun place. Oh, and then this makes it even more fun. No animals inside. No horses, dogs, cats, or 2-legged snakes. Ha ha ha. Man, I can only imagine the crazy parties and bar fights that went down in this joint. I mean, look at this. Look at the mural on the outside. Gosh, I don't know what happened to John and Larry. They disappeared. So I'm just going to take a little walk. I have the car keys. I'm going to go up this side street because there was this really cool old house up here I wanted to check out. I mean, wow, look at this place. This has some potential. It's a real fixer-upper, but boy, it could be amazing. Oh, wow, it says on the side that it's for sale. So check it out, and if you're interested in buying this property, there's the phone number. Oh, wow, cool. It's like a little tiny old cabin. How cute. I bet we could look in the door. Oh, wow, man, I sure would like to get inside there and poke around. Look at that old wood-burning stove, that old couch. Holy wow, that place is old, man. Look at the floor. This thing's probably built in the, well, maybe 1800s. Super cute. And then look what's next door. This place looks even older. Holy moly, look at this friggin' house. Man, these are amazing. See if we can get closer to this and look through the window. Oh, wow, look at this, like a little lean-to on the back. Holy crike. Wow, look at this old, oh gosh, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and then look at the trash. Somebody liked wine. Either that or they're collecting them to make a bottle wall. I bet that's what it is, because there's a lot of bottles here. Let's go around the side here. Maybe we can peek in this window. Oh, there's a curtain on it. Dang it. All right, well, let's try to go around the front. I think we can peek in that front window. Like this really cool old window. Oh man, I bet this place is going to be amazing. Let's see. Oh, look at how neat this place is. Wowee. And kind of tidy. Really, that's not in that bad of condition. It wouldn't take much to fix this old place up. I'm not even kidding you guys. It'd be really neat to buy an old house like this in this old semi-ghost town. I mean, obviously it's wired for electric and telephone service. And then look, I mean, this front porch you have here, you're up on the hill looking out over downtown Austin. How cool is that? I mean, you can see there's the old International Hotel right there. Wow, what a neat place to live. Holy cow. Okay, I guess I better go back down to the main street and try to find Larry and John. They're probably wondering where I am. But that was cool. Definitely worth taking a detour to check those places out. There's Larry hard at work YouTubing. Holy wow, me and my friends, this guy in this pickup truck just pulled up and gave us these authentic old Bank of Austin notes. Check this out. Look at that, 1912. Whew, bet that's worth a lot of money nowadays. It says not over $20. Wow, that's cool. What a fun souvenir. Wow, those guys were super cool. Okay, so now we're gonna finish walking up this side of the street, and then we're gonna go check out the old cemetery, drive around some of the back streets, and then there's this Stokes Castle outside town that's supposed to be pretty cool. Definitely want to check that out. All right, so we're going up the other side of the street now. That's the side we came down earlier. Might remember seeing that Magnolia Gallery and Inn, and that old garage. All right, we're back where we came from. Pretty much that was the fire station. There's the courthouse, and there's my whip, as Larry calls it. So let's jump in the whip and whip around Austin. All right, so we drove all the way up on the hill overlooking the entire town of Austin, and we got a really cool panorama of it. Check this out. Pretty cool. We're gonna go down and try to check out this Stokes Castle now. Can't find the graveyard. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, so if we stumble on that, we'll check that out too. Okay, here we are at the Stokes Castle. I'm not even sure what this is. I know there's signs for it, historical signs, and people have emailed me telling me I should check it out. So let's see what we can see through the fence. Stokes Castle on the National Register of Historic Places. Okay. And then this sign up here. Well, it's probably going to be kind of hard to read. Let me see if I can peek through here. There you go. You can pause it and read the whole thing if you want. But basically what it says is, some old guy, mine developer, railroad magnate, and member of a prominent Eastern family, Anson Phelps Stokes, built Stokes Castle as a summer home for his sons. Okay, so basically some rich dude, railroad magnate, built this castle, and then they only ever used it for 2 months. And ever since then, it's been abandoned. What a friggin' waste. I mean, first of all, it's a pretty cool castle, but secondly, I mean, look at the view from this friggin' castle. I mean, right out in front of it, there's a fire pit and a picnic table, which is really cool, overlooking this amazing freaking desert valley vista. And this is the perfect day to show you guys it, because look at the skies, all fluffy clouds. Holy moly, look at this friggin' view. All right, well, we thoroughly enjoyed exploring the town of Austin, and before we leave, we decided to come over and get a bite to eat at the Toyabe Cafe, and John so kindly and graciously treated Larry and I to lunch. Yeah, so I got chili cheese fries and a strawberry shake. Larry, you had the burger?
Burger and strawberry shake.
Yeah, and John, what'd you go with?
Grilled cheese and chocolate shake.
Grilled cheese and chocolate. And how did everybody find their lunch?
88 plus.
Yeah, well, here, cheers, guys, to a fun day exploring Austin.
Awesome.